Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Gaming with Graham. Alright guys, now I have schoolwork this afternoon, but I wanted to talk to you about school yesterday. Well, I bring literally my Chromebook, my book bag, of course, and then I brung my big, huge folder. And I literally regretted bringing all that. All I needed basically was my binder, and that was it. So it's getting hot outside. Tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 90 degrees. And I want to wear pants, but I know if I wear pants, I'm going to be dying by the time I get there. So what I might do, instead of waiting till, 1, 2 o'clock or whatever, I'm going to get my stuff done early. And then I'm going to go to school and I'm going to do some more studying. Now, I probably will bring my Chromebook with me tomorrow, just so I can take notes on my Chromebook. It's a lot easier if I bring it with me. Yeah, it's heavier. You're carrying a lot more because I got my big notebook. I don't know if you guys have seen my notebook. I'll be right back. So when I grabbed my notebook, I forgot to zip it up, guys. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. So, okay. So, here's the thing. I got this big, huge binder. And it's got basically my calculator, my pencil bag, my notebook, and then some regular ruler, ruler stuff. But I noticed I have a crap load of these papers in here from my last classes. I was trying to figure out why it was so heavy, and I just realized I have all these papers in my thing that's causing so much weight. Rephrase that. A lot of weight. That's the thing when you go through... when you get done with high school, your best bet is that if you're going to a community college, take some classes that aren't college related. They have adult education classes, which in turn are free. You can go in there, you can take the reading class, the math class. Those are free. So if you don't know exactly where you're at, whether you get a 2.0 or 3.0 or whatever you get in high school, when you go to a community college, just take general education courses. Like if you need help more with your reading and comprehension, that's a good class. Your math. Now, when you go in and you tell them you want general education classes, make sure they're not putting you in with GED, which I went into. Later on, they found out I already had my high school diploma. So I'm just like, okie dokie, why'd they put me in here? So the reason why they put you in with the GED people is because when you go in, you take a test to see where you're at intellectually. Now, if you pass the reading and the math, then then you really don't have to take any extra classes. Now, the reason why I'm saying to take the educational classes only if you cannot pass, I guess, the pretest. But yeah, definitely make an appointment with your community college so you can take a pretest to see what reading level you're at. Because if you go in and you start college courses and you realize they're reading way too fast or you can't keep up, that's why they have the testing at... Now, I don't know what universities do. I don't know when you go to a university if you just go boom right into college. I have no clue. But I know my sister, she went to college, a university. And she went right after high school, and it was pretty fast paced, and she was just, I mean, she made good grades anyways. But I suggest you to take that test so that way they know exactly what class to put you in for college. Because you don't want to get into a class where they go so fast that you can't keep up. Now, in these general education classes, they do go fast. And they only purposely do that so they can train your brain to go fast enough to understand college. I mean, that's my intake of it. So anyways, yesterday I went into class and I had my Chromebook, I had my notebook, I was all raring to go. And, when I looked in the class, all they had was, you're going to be right next to building your own PC. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to need my Chromebook. I actually did not need my Chromebook. They had computers already set up. And the really cool thing is this class is a small class. I mean, there's what? I think 20 people in there, maybe 11, something like that. And he had both projectors up. And he had a split screen on his computer that he was teaching us from. And we were going on all the chapter 2. And it got to the end of the class. Well, he was doing some math. And I literally was trying to figure out what he was trying to say. So I'm glad I took that math class that I took. Because I understood what, if you do 2 to the power of 1, yeah, that's what computer is. So I was kind of confused in a way. And then at the end of class, I kind of stood there and was listening what he was telling other students. Because there was other students that stayed after for a little bit to know exactly what he's talking about. So a lot of times when you're done with class, everybody usually just leaves. They're like, I'm done, I'm out. 3 hours, that's long enough for me, I'm out. But the importance is to ask questions. If you didn't understand something or you were afraid to raise your hand in the middle of the class, write it down on your notebook. If you have a question, write it down on your notebook. Now, notebooks, guys, are 97 cents at Walmart. I looked. I was buying my notebooks at Dollar Tree, which is $1.35 now. So if you want to buy school supplies or anything essential for school, Walmart's your best bet. Unless you like Target, then you can go to Target. I always go to Walmart. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a Walmart baby. My mom always loved Walmart. But anyways, I normally don't go to Target, and I don't know why. I mean, I'm not sure if it's closer to me or farther away, but I think it's about the same as Walmart, unless I'm at school. If I'm at school, then I can just go to Walmart directly from school, which I probably will do tomorrow because I gotta get a whiteboard, and then I have my little cards. Where are they? I have these. I usually put like the meaning of the word and then what's the definition of it. So yesterday we were learning input and output, storage, hard disk, supercomputers, things like that. So the thing with my class is, back when I was taking general education classes, they would always tell you what your homework was. So after class, I had said, what's our homework? And he said, I automatically put it on the Blackboard. Now, if no one knows what Blackboard is, it's where you can log into your account on your website and you can go to the class and you can see all the stuff that he has up, or her has up that you need to do, that you need to accomplish. Once you're in your class and you can see like grades and all that, that means you're in your Blackboard. That's what Blackboard is you're actually inside the class. Now, my guidance, guys, is never be late. Never wait till halfway through class and then walk in and say, I'm sorry, I'm late. You're counted absent. By the time he takes attendance, if you're not in class on that attendance take, you're not there. When he takes attendance, you have to be there because otherwise you're marked as absent. I don't know if you guys have ever had that problem in high school. I mean, back when I was a kid, if you didn't show up, you didn't show up. But I remember a lot of times I would come in late for a class and he's like, I already took attendance, so you're marked absent. I'm like, wait, no, I'm here. You know, you can't do that in college. If you're late and you come into class late and attendance has already been taken, you never showed up. Even if you were there half class, you didn't show up. I think he would literally have to stay after class and say, hey, can I put my name back on the attendance because I missed the sign time? And, you know, there's no excuse for someone to be late for class. I know situations happened where, you know, you're stuck in traffic or there was an accident or, you know, rain or weather or whatever. But I walk to school and I usually leave at like, for instance, when I had my class, when I took my education classes, it was at 9 a.m. So I literally would get up at 6:30 in the morning and then 7:30 I'd jump in the shower and then I would pack up my stuff, make sure I have everything, and I would take off. Now I know there are classes that start at 8. I'm going to try not to get those classes. I want to start like maybe 10, 11, somewhere around there, because I'm not an early morning person. I do love my sleep. Now, usually I take my meds. Well, since I started this class, I've been taking them about 7:30. You want to get at least 8 hours or more. And me, I require more than 8 hours. Usually I sleep almost 9 hours and I wake up super refreshed. I don't have, you know, yawning constantly. And now that I say yawning, I'm probably going to start yawning. But I actually enjoyed class yesterday. Like, seriously, my mind was blown on some of the stuff I already know. But there was a lot of it I did not know. Like the input, you know, I thought it was just the stuff that you hook up, like the keyboard, the mouse. No, input is when you like put information into your computer. I didn't, you know, I was thinking input was keyboard and all that. Yes, it is input, but there's a lot more to input. And to make videos and social media and all that, wow. I learned a lot yesterday. It's incredible. It's incredible how, and now we're doing history of computers. So we're going all the way back to 1930 and 1940s is basically 1940s and up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So, okay. Back when I had a job, I was a waitress. We had this card and you would put it in the punch, you know, you'd put it down and it would punch your ticket and then you're good. You're in the computer. You're in the computer. That's what it was. It was a computer the whole time and I had no clue it was a computer. What they did with those cards is they put it to a computer system. They would record that you had a job. And that where you work and where you live and where you, yeah, it literally would record where you were, where you work, all that in just this little box that I would just punch a card and be done. And then when I was done, I'd punch another card or the same card and put it back and then go. I never thought that those were little computers. I never in my wildest dream thought it was a computer. I thought it was just a punch card, punch me into work and punch me out to work. I never knew. So anytime you like have a job and you log in, they literally know where you live. They know where you work. You know, everybody thinks all these cameras are evading our privacy. Dude, they've been around for 70, 80 years. I never even knew any of this. It's like, I never even, I thought because of security cameras and that, people are worried about all these cameras spying on them, but they've actually caught criminals using these cameras. They've caught animals taking over the streets. Yes, I do watch those shows. I watch all those shows. But anyway, I'm really, really loving my computer class. The teacher's very helpful. There was a couple of times I cracked a joke, but no one laughed. So everybody was kind of serious. I was kind of trying to make a joke to the fact of, he says, what happens if your computer gets hot? And I said, it blows up. And no one got my joke. No one got my joke. So then I said, it sets on fire. And they still didn't get it. So I think it was the fact they actually thought that it was going to blow up and there's fire everywhere. No, I didn't mean that. I meant it would shut down and you wouldn't be able to turn your computer on because it would literally be blown up, right? I guess everybody has their different internal memory processing stuff. Did you know a computer is actually a brain? It's actually a human brain, except the microchip has more, I don't know how you call it, data than the human brain. But I mean, just think when you go in the hospital and they register you at the hospital, they know who you are, they know your birthday, they know all your medical history. Most of the time you have to tell them all that. But, I mean, it's intense, all this stuff that's going on, it's just like, wow. All this stuff, I had no clue. So the first supercomputer, I think, was like it was in the 1950s. And it's so weird how they did technology. Like they would do these little tubes for, they were big, and they had to replace them in the vacuum. So they had to take a tube out and put another tube in to be able to use the vacuum. So a supercomputer was basically those tubes. And, I don't know all of it yet. And I'm not going to go into detail, but some of this stuff is really interesting. I always hear my son, Mom, don't go in the past, think of the future. Dude, our future is the past. What? I never even thought of it that way. If you think of history, and you're in history class and you're like, oh, I'm not going to need any of this. Can we just skip it and go to something else? This is so boring. But history, you're actually going to have to know. I didn't think I would have to worry about history. I'm in computers. Why would I need history? I guess computers are history. Something you learn every day. There's so much stuff that I never thought I needed in school. The history, the math, I said, well, all I'm going to need is subtraction, multiplication, and then I'm good, plus subtraction, multiplication, I'm good. No. You need math. Even when you take computers, you need math. What is it with this world? I literally, next summer, I'm probably going to have to take a computer math class because I guarantee I'm going to be lost for computer science for math. Because what he was talking about yesterday, I kind of understood, but then I went to bed last night and it's gone. I don't remember what we talked about. So I think what I'm going to do next time is when I'm talking to him, I'm going to write it down because I'm old and I forget a lot of stuff. But you can't say you're old and you're young, actually, like my son, and he forgets everything too. So it's not old age. I thought it was, but it's not. And my son forgets everything too. I always have to remind him. But anyways, he plans on getting all his teeth done. Once that's done, then he's going to go for his mental health. Yeah, he's been struggling with it for a while. But let's see here. What was I going to say? Oh, yes, the game. I was going to get the game this month. And then I realized I have so many games I have not played, guys. Like, I have I have the Forest. I have all the other ones. I have the, what do you call it? Small Lands. I have that. There's a lot of them I already have. And I just keep buying more and more games. So I think what I'm going to do with that money is I'm going to go get my hair cut. Because my hair is like this. And yesterday I realized that I kept having to do this over and over and over. And it's very annoying. So I think tomorrow after I'm done with school, I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm not going to bring my Chromebook because if I do, that's more weight I'm going to carry. I might just bring a few things for school, like my calculator, because I noticed he wanted us to know the calculator, and then my pencil case and my notebook. That's all I'm going to bring because I need to go to Walmart. I need to get a sketchboard so I can do the math quotations and stuff. I'm probably going to need more flashcards. I mean, I got a lot of flashcards, but I might need more. And there's probably some other stuff I have to pick up too. But, yeah, I'm getting my hair cut. I am so tired and like the back is all like long and I can't stand it. It just drives me nuts because I feel it on my neck and I don't like it. So I'm probably going to go to Walmart, do that first. And then on my way home, I'm going to go get my hair cut. I think I got a coupon somewhere. I got to see if it expires though. It's like $8.99 haircut. Usually they're $13.99. But anyway, yeah, I was going to get the game and I'm just like, I want to get it, but I have more important stuff that I have to get. And I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I want to do the priority stuff first. One priority is I need ink for my Epson. Because, I was going to go to school and I was going to buy a printer. And, of course, I got state funding. I got a grant or whatever. And I don't want to get another printer because I got two of them. I got the Epson and then I got the Canyon. And the Canyon needs ink too. But the Epson, I can get the ink for $14.99. Just for one for the Canon is $13.99. So I would rather spend $14.99 on all the colors than $13.99 on just black. Yeah. So I guess it's a good idea that I went to Goodwill and I purchased it. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to work, but I'm going to have backup. So if it doesn't work, then I'll probably have to get one from school. Now, I asked the library if they rent printers. They do not. I thought they rent computers. They rent the laptops, hey, maybe a printer. But you have to pay at school for the printer. So I have to do that also. Just like my bus pass, I have to put it on my card for my phone, I got to put bus fare on it. My son's going to just use cash. But I saved 25 cents. And with my student ID, I might be able to get a discount for riding the bus. So we'll see. So I'm not sure if you get the discount just to go to school or you get the discount all the time. So I guess I'll find that out. But yeah, so I'm liking school. I am. We already have an assignment that's due Tuesday, and then we'll have another assignment tomorrow, and that'll be due on Thursday, I think, because one goes Tuesday, one goes Thursday, and then it just goes back and forth. So I have to. There's one thing I'm gonna do though. I have to go to my advisor. I'm not gonna do it this week. I'll do it next week. I want to go to my advisor and find out what class is next for the fall. Because I don't want to overdo it and get too many classes back to back because of how much schoolwork it's going to be. I would rather take maybe one or two classes. It just depends on the time frames because there's certain times of the day that I'm busy because I wake up in the morning, I have my coffee, and if I need to take a shower, I'll jump in the shower. I do my Bible study, I do my prayer. You know, there's a lot of stuff I do in the morning, and I also play my little cooking games and stuff like that. When I start waking up, then that's when I do my other stuff. But yeah, so I will be getting a new haircut. I'm not sure. I think I know exactly where I'm going to go to get my hair cut. What I might do is I might do it Friday while my son's at the dentist to just go get my hair cut and be done with it. Because the hair cutting place I go to is like right across the street from where my son goes to the dentist. So I'll basically go in and he can, I'll wait with him, and then when he goes in, then I'll go to my hair appointment and get in and get my hair cut. But I can't stand my hair anymore. I don't like long hair at all. It's very hot and it just, bleh. I don't like it at all. But, yeah, once I get my hair cut, I'll show you guys and you guys can see how it looks. But I mean, if I get a cheaper version, I'll probably get my hair cut before his appointment. But I'm not sure. Defines if I can find the coupon. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. Thanks guys so much for watching. I gotta do some schoolwork, so I will see you guys later. This is Grandma signing out. Adios, amigos. Doses. I'm out.